Hello and welcome to Frag Radio. This is Frag Talk and he is Bradis13.
He is shadedgamer.
And we are here to bring you the show for tonight. We've got a lot of things in store.
But we don't have Jaffa cakes.
Sadly not, no. It would be very nice. I will get those on the agenda.
Yeah.
But, however, we do have a mighty interview from a professional gamer that you may recognise.
That is pretty interesting.
Indeed it is. And shall I tell you what, Brad? We've also got two pieces of news that may interest you.
What is that news?
We have a top 5 countdown for the latest games.
That sounds pretty awesome.
And we also have coverage from the Season 2 finals of the League of Legends Championship.
That sounds even better.
Indeed it does, sir. So, I think we shall head over to Becky, outside of IPL 5, who is interviewing the one and only Snowflake.
Hello everyone, and today we have Stephen Wilhelm with us. He is a professional gamer, but you'll probably know him better as Snowflake. He'll be talking to us about the surge of esports, and he'll be updating us on the latest game. So Stephen, tell me how you got the nickname of Snowflake.
Snowflake was a nickname I got at school for having bright blonde hair, so I thought I'd name myself after it when I played games.
How happy are you with the growing popularity in the gaming community, specifically at a professional level?
I like how more people are getting involved. The sport's being taken a lot more seriously on an international level. The fact that more professional teams are being put together shows just how seriously esports are being taken.
Oh cool, okay then. Why has esports grown so much so recently, do you think?
Esports have always been quite big, but it's only recently that they're being huge on a worldwide scale. I think it's thanks to so many more MMOs being released, bringing in more players and bigger audiences.
What do you think esports will be like in 10 years' time?
The fact that in the last 2 to 3 years the scene's gotten huge shows that in the next 10 years it could be unbelievably big, with tournaments attracting more people every year. In a decade, esports could be almost as big as, say, football. Well, that would be cool anyway.
How long do you think it will be before they televise esports in more countries?
I don't know if they'll ever need to. Tournaments get more views online than some TV shows get. In my opinion, trying to televise esports on an international level would be a waste of money.
And what sort of countries do you think would be best to have esports televised in?
Well, X-League TV have already started broadcasting in the UK, which is great, and countries like Korea have been known to televise gaming. But I reckon there'll be a lot of coverage in the US soon.
Thank you for your time, Stephen, and thank you for letting us know a bit more about you and your life. Now, back to the studio.
Thank you very much, Becky, and a big thank you to Snowflake himself for allowing us to interview him.
Did you know, Brad, that Snowflake actually was in the Frag Cup tournament the other day?
What, as in our cup?
Yes, indeed. The one we run ourselves. He placed 4th in the FPS tournament.
Out of how many people?
There's approximately 2,500 competitors last week.
Damn, that is pretty crazy.
Indeed it is, sir. He did actually really well, to be honest. I say props to you, Mr. Snowflake.
Yeah, very well done, Mr. Snowflake.
And now we have a song by the Lost Prophets called We Bring an Arsenal.
Enjoy.
That was Lost Prophets, We Bring an Arsenal, not to be confused with the football team.
And now I'll be passing you on to Brittany, who will be bringing you the top 5 recent games. Number 5.
Coming in at number 5, we have Dust 514. This is a free-to-play first-person shooter that's been incorporated into the EVE universe, acting essentially as an action MMO for consoles. The game offers a mix of first-person shooting and real-time strategy gameplay where you play as a marine with a rifle running around on the ground.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4, we have Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Sly Cooper and his mischievous cohorts Bentley and Murray return in a brand new epic time-traveling adventure in Sly Cooper Thieves in Time.
Number 3.
Coming in at number 3, we have Assassin's Creed 3. Set against the backdrop of the American Revolution in the 18th century, Assassin's Creed 3 introduces a new hero, Connor, of the Native American English heritage. He becomes the new voice for the justice in the ancient war between the Assassins and Templars.
Number 2.
Coming in at number 2, we have Halo 4. Set almost 5 years after the events of Halo 3, Halo 4 takes the series to a new direction and sets the stage for an epic new sci-fi saga, in which the Master Chief returns to confront his destiny and face a new ancient evil that threatens the fate of the entire universe.
Number 1.
Coming in at number 1, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2. An entry into the first-person shooter franchise, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 brings you back into the shadows for another Black Ops mission assignment. Black Ops 2 propels players into warfare in an epic single-player campaign highlighted by a branching storyline and non-linear mission. This has been Brittany bringing you the hottest top 5 recent games. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.
And that was the top 5 hottest recent games brought to you by Brittany.
Thank you very much. I've played a bit of Assassin's Creed 3 myself, quite like it. Pretty
I
good.
haven't actually played it yet.
I'll say. Black Ops 2 looks pretty good as well, I must say.
Yeah, it's freaking beast.
Well, anyway, we're going to move on to the second segment of the sports next, which is the esports news with Major Sanders.
Good evening there, listeners. As you probably know by now, the League of Legends Finals took place on the 13th, crowning the Taipei Assassins the Season 2 champions. The tournament was a spectacular array of professional gaming for a truly outrageous way to end Season 2. When it all boiled down to it, the final, it was Korean giants Zubul Frost versus the underdogs, Taipei Assassins. The Zubul Frost had already knocked out their partner team Blaze in the regionals, TSM, the winners from the North American regionals, and the last remaining team from Europe, CLG EU. TPA, on the other hand, also had impressive wins on their belt, defeating Korean favourites Najin Swords and the giants that are Moscow 5, one of the large favourites to get to the finals. The final game started pretty quickly with the Zubul Frost getting first blood on Shy. However, the game had to turn around when Stanley went bot lane and counter-ganked with 3 kills, sending off TPA to a large 15-5 lead at 20 minutes. However, Rapid Star turned the game around with a quadratic triple kill, 2 successive team fights in a row on Karthus, winning Zubul Frost the first game. But in Game 2, it was toys on Karthus and he dominated, granting an ace in only 15 minutes with his impressive global presence. In the final 2 games in the best of 5, Toys was on Iano. Dear God, and he was on fire, obliterating Zubul Frost, helping TPA win the Season 2 World Champions title and earning them a $1 million American. Now we prepare for the start of Season 3 and look forward to see just what Riot can bring to the tables from next year after this jolly spiffing display of just what this community can darn well bring.
And that was Major Sanders with the esports news. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for here tonight with Frag Talk.
That's such a shame. It's been such a great night.
Indeed, it's been good having you here, Bradis.
It's been good having you here too, Shady Gamer.
Thank you, and that's goodbye from me.
And that's a goodbye from him.
Good night. Frag Talk was directed and edited by Damien Smith, produced by Bradley Clark, voiced and scripted by Damien Smith, Bradley Clark, Rebecca Hiley and Barney Hollins, and brought to you by Frag Radio.